What's up, everybody? All you can hear coming at you, and it's me, Wenzel, with my 4 other co-hosts. Let's go.
Colt of the Christmas.
I know you're gonna do that, you little fucker. It's me, still sick for the entire month of December, Tanner.
Oh my God.
Pay no attention to the fall in the background. You probably didn't even hear it.
They did.
Fuck. Well, it's me, Tinsel Tanner.
It's me, bioluminescent Pat.
That's a made-up word.
Are you okay?
No, bioluminescent animals?
Nope.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Made up.
Yeah, he glowing.
Made up.
Hello, my name is Candy Cane Cody.
The 3 C's.
Okay. You taste good.
Lick them.
Lick me.
Now! Well, Wenzel,
I'm the host.
yeah, Wenzel, tell us what today's episode's on, since you want to take up hosting duties.
You fucked up.
I don't like this.
I mean, I'm the host. I can do whatever I want, so no.
Well, I can't argue with that.
All right, that's been this week's episode. See y'all later.
What's this episode's number?
86.
86. And we're going to be talking
damn.
about Christmas toys and other items we've gotten from Christmas. And
Just Christmas memories.
Christmas memories, yeah. Any fond ones you have, or maybe not so fond.
I don't like that laugh. I don't like that at all.
You know, I'm a little trickster.
Ooh. Wenzel just did the fucking Dr. Evil pinky thing. $1 million, Austin Powers. We need a new Austin Powers. That's what I want for Christmas.
All I want for Christmas.
Guess what? Check under your tree.
Oh, fuck.
It's Austin Powers. Hey,
Yeah, baby.
yeah, baby.
if Mike Myers comes crawling out from
Fucking
under me,
we had to kill him.
That's going to be scarier than when Colt cursed the house with skinwalkers.
Yeah.
I will be fucking terrified.
Mike Myers is a skinwalker.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay.
oh fuck Optimus. I still got that bit in my head.
God. Well, I'm glad that has followed us for now 4 weeks of podcast.
It'll follow us till the end, until the end of time.
The end of fucking time, baby. So who wants to start? I'll start if nobody else wants to start.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'll start.
I guess I'll start. What's up, guys? No, you can go. I'm sorry.
Okay. This one is kind of a nicer story. It was 2011, so I was just turned 16, and I never had a computer or a laptop of my own. And I was so graciously gifted a Toshiba laptop for Christmas in 2011. Just recently passed away last year. That laptop lasted way long.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, laptop.
You literally beat the hell out of it.
Yeah, that computer took some hits, for sure. God, Smite and League of Legends used to make me so pissed off. But anyways, and it was nice because that computer actually allowed me to reconnect with Cody and Colt, who just because of school stuff, and we're varying ages. Like Cody's 2 years older than me. I'm 3 years older than Colt. So just due to that, and being kids that couldn't drive at the time.
Yeah, they moved to Australia. For a
Yeah,
little bit.
Cody and Colt moved to fucking the land down under.
Am I right?
Fucking crikey.
Let's go out back tonight.
And I remember, I think it was the day after Christmas, or maybe 2 days after Christmas. I think it was me. I had never used Skype before, which probably sounds insane to people being like, holy fuck, it was 2011, dude, get with the times. But I'd never used Skype before, and I remember Cody and I Skyping, and we played Terraria, I believe. We played some post-Christmas Terraria, and that was a lot of fun. And then Colt would eventually join the group. Colt at the time was like 12, I think.
Yeah, I was fucking
12
baby.
or 12, maybe, or about to turn 13. And that really leads into us doing several creative endeavors with each other, and eventually leads to this whole podcast. In a way, so I'm
It all started with that Toshiba laptop.
for that with that Toshiba laptop. So I'm really thankful for that. Happy Thanksgiving for that laptop. And again, it lasted way longer than it had any right to last.
It really did. I mean, it even lasted through a transplant of it.
Yeah.
I had to come over and fix the hard drive one day. And
Yeah, and that's when I only had the laptop for like 9 months, and then it lasted an additional 5.5 years after that.
Yeah.
So that laptop lasted through hell, we used that laptop for the beginning of this podcast. That Toshiba laptop. So I mean, it saw several variations of our creative outlets, and now it's with its other laptops in the sky.
This one's for you.
This one's for you, Toshiba laptop,
Wherever
aka
you
Tanner's
go.
swag machine. Remember, I was 16 when I got it, but I never renamed it. So
Anybody else want to go? Is that it? Okay, never mind.
I can go. Part of it also, what am I? Who I can go? What about me?
Yeah, you can.
You me?
Oh, I don't like this.
Ooh.
Stop that.
Okay.
Please speak, old man Dockery.
I guess it goes with the same creative endeavor. They reminded me of the time that I got a Nikon D5000, maybe. I don't know.
A lot of sides to a dice.
It was
Funny.
I hate this. It was a very beginner SLR, maybe $500-$600. Favorite. It was a very good camera. Because I was getting into photography quite a bit during this time in my life, and it was sort of the thing that got me creatively looking into just like photography, videography, audiography. I don't know if that's that word or not.
I fucking want to know.
Audiography got me into a lot of technical aspects of computer. I mean, I was always into computers. I was always into tech, but it was whenever I got that camera and when I started doing photography more seriously that I started getting into like more creative things, and I ended up selling that camera maybe 6 or 7 months after I got it. Maybe not. I don't remember. And I think it was also the Christmas of 2010 that I got that laptop, maybe. I can't remember. Or not the laptop, but the camera. And what I ended up doing with that camera is I ended up selling it maybe 6 months after I got it. I can't remember. I ended up selling it because I wanted to go ahead and upgrade to a Canon T2i, which I still use to this day. And I was very surprised that, how, I don't know, it just grew from there. Yeah, that's one of my favorite gifts that I ever got was because I don't know, I was able to expand my creativity using that camera.
It's a sweet story. And the Canon's actually here with us today.
It is. Let's hear it. Let's hear
it. Canon, do you have a word for us? Wow. Wow. A little shy boy. Whoa.
Okay, fucking chill out.
Whoa,
Chill out.
Whoa, cut it.
Damn. Fucking.
So
It's like he looks at the pictures and there's like people start appearing in the
fuck.
picture. It's fucking creepy.
Oh, fuck.
It's fucking creepy as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
there's 40 people in this picture.
But it's not
Oh, wait, is this like the E.Y. Yates version of Fatal Frame?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
Except they're not angry spirits. They're just people that want to take pictures.
Yeah, like, and it's also just us.
Yep.
So who else has a little holiday joy?
Don't look at me, Winslow. I saw you trying to look at me. Okay.
Dude, fucking back off.
Close your eyes.
I'll go.
Okay, Pat, you go.
These I have two particular stories. When I was very young, I think probably one of the clearest memories I have of like the anticipation for Christmas. It was Christmas Eve. I would say 96, 97, around that area when I was 6 or 7, and it was the night before, and like I remember, like I just could not sleep. I was probably the most anticipated I've ever been for like a Christmas. And I remember just like waking up like every 20 to 30 minutes to go sneak into the living room. It seemed that the tree was lit up all night, and it had presents far around the tree. Probably the most presents I remember having, because this is before my sister was born, or just before.
Aren't siblings the worst? They're cut into that present flow.
It's like
God.
It all used to be about me. Now I have to share attention. I don't appreciate that.
God, I hate younger siblings.
Yeah, and then it's like your parents start working. It's like, oh, we have to do Christmas a little late because I got to work late. It's like, really? Fuck.
Wow, okay. I was doing a bit.
No, that's a bit.
No, Winslow wasn't doing a bit. He's for real.
What's that? That's a bit.
Pat, keep going.
And
I was taking photos the entire time.
Yeah, Kanan wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I just remember having, because that was when they re-released the Star Wars movies around 96, 97. And I remember I asked for as many as I could get. And I remember that when I opened up Christmas morning, I think I got at least 6, because they had like 6 individual figures, and I was just so thrilled. And I remember that also reminds me, just on the Star Wars beat, probably like, it's probably like, that doesn't sound right to say my first Christmas memory, but like one of the earliest Christmas I remember was getting a Star Wars playset. And it was of the Stormtrooper. And it recreated the scene from Episode 4, where they try to break up Princess Leia on the Death Star, and they get trapped in the the trash can bathroom.
Classic.
And they had this little bit where you turn a little wheel, and the little walls would kind of closed in. It had the little like eyeball monster that popped up from the sledge, and also just another very clear toy memory. I got there's a toy called Mighty Max way back in the early '90s. It was basically like a little tiny playset. It come with different monsters, aliens, and the different points in history. But this little boy he would travel through the dimensions, and he had like a Viking and like a rooster as his guides.
Sure.
And that was one of my favorite toys because I was really obsessed with like very small toys, like little tiny little figures.
Oh, it was like Polly Pocket, but for Mighty
Basically,
Max
it was like
it was
boy
Polly
version.
Pocket for guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that because our cousins had one. Yeah,
And but I got it was like I guess the jumbo place. It was just a mountain. It kind of looked like an evil face, and you opened it up. It had a castle in there. It had little like trap doors and little stairs and missiles and
it
whatnot.
was like a little folding thing.
Yeah, we had one.
I think we had the exact same one. Yeah.
And what I remember about it because I was just mesmerized. I was opening it up and playing with it, but my parents were also opening like a bottle of champagne. My dad was like, I guess he's trying to be either he's trying to be funny or it was an accident. Like he was trying to open the bottle, but he popped the cork out, but it shot off so hard that it launched off and like smashed through one of the glass fixtures around the light bulb and the lamp. And it just like showered me with glass, but I didn't realize it because I was just playing with the toy.
Wow.
What
And your
a
mom
scene.
just picked you up and started shaking you.
It's like,
Like, oh no!
it's like
Patrick's full of glass. Patrick full of glass.
I'm like leave me alone, Mom. I'm trying to play with this toy.
You see his mom coming with a fucking vacuum, just start running him over, like
Mom, fucking play with my Mighty Max.
he's just like and just fucking tickling his Mighty Max.
Yeah, that's how you play with the toy.
Tickle it.
You just fucking tickle.
Cole?
Oh fuck. When it comes to Christmas, I barely remember anything.
Yeah, you're usually
really.
pretty intoxicated.
I'm fucking gone. Probably the most memorable Christmas I've ever probably be when I got my PlayStation 3. Because that was like a big thing for me in the video game world. Because
I
I
remember the Deuce talking about it. Yeah.
liked to play video games before that, but 4 months after I got the PS3 or somewhere in there, I started to play games heavily, real heavily, and it was all thanks to that damn PlayStation 3.
Yeah, and Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, well,
And Uncharted.
that was a year or almost a year after we got the PS3, but still.
Yeah, he also got a lap. No, you didn't get a laptop
No, that was
that year, but you did get.
2011.
You did get. Did you get
No,
your
it was
laptop?
2009.
Yeah, you got a laptop, and that's whenever he really kind of became who he is today.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, y'all remember Funny Junk?
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That place
Yeah.
fucking awful.
It was a trash heap, but
Yeah,
for
man,
a
thank God for TikTok.
Yeah, I guess.
TikTok's better than Funny John.
Oh, hit or miss.
I guess I never
Hit or
saw.
miss.
You got a boyfriend.
Friend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. Mwah.
Also played the shit out of Soul Calibur 4. I just remember.
Soul Calibur 4 was awesome.
It really was.
I played the
loved
360 version though with Yoda.
it.
You
I
had Darth Vader.
which
Yeah.
I wanted
was-
Yoda.
I wanted Yoda too.
Yoda was just a fucking little dude, just fucking up Soul
Darth
Caliburs.
Vader was slow and bad.
Yeah.
I have another little thing. I remember being very young. Okay, all right. So when this was in like '01. Cole was a baby.
I remember.
I don't think he does. So here I am. I'm getting gifts, and I had a Game Boy Color. Okay, so I'm getting gifts. I'm opening my gifts at Christmas Eve, and I have my family. My aunt got me this little. She got me some games. She got me Pokemon the card game. For the Game Boy Color.
Great
which
game.
Very excited for. I got that in '02, and she also got me some Game Boy Advance games. And I remember specifically going to her and be like, I don't have a Game Boy Advance. I don't have a Game Boy Advance. It's okay. I can just take it back. I'll probably just get, something else. No need to worry. You did a good job.
I'm just imagining 8-year-old Cody saying all this shit.
It was basically what I was thinking. I was like, it's kind of like the little kid who he's like, an avocado. Thanks. Yeah, that was basically me, but with fucking, I forgot the name of the game. It was some
Triton or something like that.
it was like some sort of flying shooter.
Yeah, Triton.
Tri-
3000.
I don't really know. But Sylph, maybe? Sylph?
Yeah, Sylph.
Sylphid? It was whatever. Anyways, so I was like, okay, whatever. Go home, go to bed. Santa comes. I wake up naked. I wake up, go into the living room, and I'm like, oh my God, there's a Game Boy Advance. I got my silver Game Boy Advance that year. And I was very excited over that. But on that same aunt,
How the fuck did she know?
that didn't. I was like, I was like, Aunt so and so, don't worry, I'm not taking it back. I got a Game Boy Advance. Your mistake.
Your my mistake.
Your mistake was my gain. Everything's good on this end. But going back to that same aunt, because I do aunt. We call them aunts down here in the South.
We love us some insects.
I don't like the way that sounded.
That's incest.
Oh, fuck.
No.
I don't like that bit at all.
Going back to that same aunt was I remember one year thinking back because Santa had apparently, because everyone, it was weird because it was the end of the night, we were about to go home, and my uncle was like, oh, I gotta go, and no one knew why. I was like, why do you have to, where are you going? Everybody was, and I was like wondering, I was like, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? This was actually probably the year that Colt was born. I think it was 99, or maybe it could be 98. 99, I think it was 99. And I was like, where are you going? And, I'm 5 years old at this time, 5 or 6 years old. And he's like, oh, I gotta go. Santa's on his way. And I'm like, it's only 7 p.m. Santa doesn't come to at least 1. And he was like, gotta go. But eventually, like, I was just so demanding to know that they were just like, Santa stored some stuff at my house and I gotta go get it. And I was like, I guess he does have to deliver to a lot of kids.
It's like Santa's come to kick my ass. I gotta leave town.
The reason why was because I got a TV that year, and Santa brought me a little like one of those box TVs with that was
Oh, was that the same year we got the PlayStation 2?
No, that was not the same year.
We called it Historia 7 months old.
This is like 1999,
yeah.
and I got that silver TV that we had up until I think we still have it in the garage.
It's in the garage somewhere.
Yeah, it's an old TV. And the interesting about that whole scenario was that same year, one of the starkest memories I have from my life up to at that point is me sitting down in front of that TV watching the movie Twister while eating grape chapstick. It is so poignant in my brain. I can remember the taste of that grape chapstick, and I would be putting it because I got like I don't know if you remember like the stockings of chapstick.
Yes.
I remember that. And I remember being handed one and saying, you can just have this one. It'll last you for a long time. And I remember putting it on, I'm like, this is stupid. And I was like, it's delicious, but it's stupid. I just started munching on it.
I believe it.
Thank you for these candy sticks, Ma.
So one of my strongest memories that I have of all my life is sitting there eating grape flavored chapstick. By the way, don't make, and it's expensive on eBay.
You try to eat some more?
If I swear to God,
I wanted to relive the moment.
because it was so distinct in my mind, that flavor. I
need to watch Helen Hunt being chased by catastrophic weather by licking on these grape sticks.
It was also the same year that I got a fake little grill set, and for some reason it smoked, like the grill, like
Yeah.
It had fire in it.
It had like I don't know how it did it, and both my parents were like, didn't know it did that. We should probably throw that away. Probably a fire hazard.
That's good.
Oh God, that was the same year that I got my fucking Pokeball, like the Burger King Pokeball, thrown away.
Oh,
because
shit.
little idiots were fucking dying and suffocating on them.
Yeah.
Ugh. I still think about that.
Ruin everything cool. Winslow, you got a little Christmas.
Sorry for like going on and on.
You got a
You're
little
fine.
Christmas memory, dude?
Yeah. I mean, item wise, last year I really. It was funny because there was this huge gift under our tree, and I was like, "What the fuck could this be?" Because it was for me, and I was like, I didn't want anything this big." And then my dad, right before Christmas, he's like, "Hey, Winslow, open this up." I'm like, "Okay, are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, open it." So I open it, and it's a new record player, and that made me really happy because the record player I originally had, it wasn't damaging my records, but it was a Crosley, one of those little portable ones.
Yeah.
And I looked up reviews after I got it the Christmas before or 2 years ago, and overall it's just like, yeah, don't use this record player. It will damage your records and it will never play them right. And that's the problem I had. It would skip on the records, and because there was like, it was not weighted or whatever, it was off balance. So seeing that made me so happy, because now it's like I can listen to all the records I have without having to worry them being damaged, and they can be, you know, better played and preserved over time. But yeah, and then 3 years ago, 2015, I that was the summer that I went to Japan that Christmas. I guess because I bought Gundams, you know, in Japan, my dad was like, you know, I'm gonna get him some more. So he bought me that huge
Gujin Ribake.
Yeah, he bought me that, and it took me 2 years, so last year, for me to build it.
Jesus.
But it was so fun, so neat. And but then going back, Star Wars, something that I absolutely loved as a kid, and I still love now, were Star Wars toys, and just Star Wars in general. And I felt like every Christmas I always got Star Wars stuff, and it makes me feel really bad, because I got the coolest Star Wars stuff I was getting at essentially the cusp of like me not being interested in toys anymore.
Yeah.
And that's when I got like the huge fucking Millennium Falcon. It didn't fit in my closet, and there's really nowhere for me to put it. So it was just kind of there, but it was so cool. I got the AT-AT fucking huge ass camel robot just sitting. Yeah, I mean, that's what it was.
It is.
Yeah.
And then I also got it's called a Juggernaut, and it's essentially like a 8-wheeled vehicle that the clones used in the Clone Wars, the gunship that the clones used.
Jonathan had all this shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
remember him getting
I don't know
them.
where all this stuff is. It's probably in our storage shed, but yeah, it's
Let's
just
get it out. Let's play with it.
sure. That's where all my Star Wars toys. I treasure those because
You could totally hang it up on your ceiling.
oh fuck yeah, I could, but they're so fucking heavy. Oof. But
I'll hold it there. I'll hold them.
you'll hold them.
I'll hold them for
How
you.
much do they weigh? 80, 90,
Pound-
200 pounds?
ounces?
Grams.
200?
I have no idea.
200?
Miles.
I don't know.
200 miles?
Yeah,
heavy?
200 miles.
Whoa.
But yeah, I really treasure the Star Wars toys that my parents bought me over time. I really love those. And a Nerf Gatling gun.
Oh shit.
Oh, man. I wish I'd never gotten to Nerf until I was like 18.
That was funny. I was going to bring up a story I had. This is a more recent one. I was 21, and having Christmas, and there's 2 presents left, and they're both fairly large. And my sister and I was like, okay, we didn't ask for anything big this year, so what are these 2 presents? And they're just like, check it out. And we both, and my sister and I, we both got these like Nerf, I guess, kind of like a Gatling, and it had like this big drum wheel attached to the bottom of it. And you just feed in just like 50 Nerf darts, and so we're just like, we didn't ask for this, but this is amazing.
To give you an idea of what the Nerf Gatling gun looks like, it actually, I'm pretty sure Halo Reach did this on purpose, but their Gatling gun or minigun or whatever in there looks exactly like the Nerf Gatling gun that I got when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And wow.
I'm getting sicker and sicker.
And it had a tripod, it had a drum, it had a little thing to where like you can take it off the tripod and carry it like a badass.
Yeah.
And it took these huge D batteries to power it, but it was
It was self-powered too?
yeah.
Oh, that's
it was
cool.
real fun. That's how it was automatic.
I hate those batteries.
I
'cause they never
remember
lasted.
a couple of years ago, I think I was like 19 or 20, and me and my brother-in-law, my younger brother, all got Nerf guns, and we spent like the whole morning just going around like pop, pop, just like popping each other. Like
Yeah.
even after the family was here, we were like pop, and just like shooting each other with Nerf guns like we were children, but we were like 16, 20, and almost 30.
Gosh.
So yeah.
No, we kind of stopped getting Nerf guns after we kept losing the bullets.
Yeah, there's so many.
Lucas would eat them.
Let me tell you this.
Jonathan would eat them too.
Rest in peace.
I still remember that. It's not a Christmas story, but I remember that time that he goes, "Hey, watch this," and then comes in with a shuriken and just launches it
my
into our wooden
God.
wall.
That's an all-time Jonathan bit I wish we had on camera.
Yeah.
Because Jonathan just goes, watch this huge ass ninja star, throws it down in y'all's basement at y'all's old house. He's like, how cool was that?
and it sticks in the wall. And he got
It was stuck in there pretty good.
It was Jonathan could throw a ninja star. No, his family actually this past Christmas got like a Nerf gun, but it was like not an off-brand, but it's not an off-brand, but a parallel brand, I guess you would say. It's another brand of Nerf, but like apparently they're more powerful. And they thought his dad thought it'd be fun to get it and shoot at each other. Shot it a few times, and they were like, "This hurts," and it just sits in the corner of their like little office room.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, we should get paintball guns.
Yeah, that sounds worse.
No, I
Frozen-
refuse to get
frozen
shot.
paintballs.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I remember one Christmas I got that. I got an AUG airsoft rifle.
Yeah, it's badass. It's like beautiful.
Yeah, it is, but then it never works, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks. But because that costs like $138.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't know why I remember this price specifically, but that's why I remember. Anybody have any cool stocking stuffers they got?
Oh, dude, every year my
Candy.
stocking is so cool because like my mom she'll put like a weird like food item or something in it, and like since I've turned 21, she'll put like a fun little like 2-ounce bottle of like some sort of booze in it. Like last year I got Jaeger, and like last year she got
Nice.
me the stuff to make a Moscow Mule, stuff like that. So I always appreciate that. My chest hurts so much. But like she also got me the hot sauce that we actually used on our hot sauce and hot takes episode back in June. She got me all the hot sauce for that.
Oh.
Hold on. Talk.
Hello.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have happened if Cody wasn't rocking it like a baby.
Well, he pulled out one of the knobs and he just kept putting it on and off again.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
But anyways, so I get cool little stocking stuffers like that. I mean, just every year my stocking is so cool, just because there's always like even like the not like out there stuff. Like I love getting those little hand sanitizers from Bath and Body. Oh my god. So
Yeah, I remember from like 8th grade going up until now, I always got socks, and they're always very colorful. I love it because I know I love colorful socks, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, Jonathan, we always get candy in ours. We get a ton of candy.
Yeah.
It's basically like Halloween too in our stocking. Just get a bunch of candy, a bunch of Pez is a number one thing we get.
Yeah.
We get a lot of Pez in ours. Jonathan always gets those aloe vera socks.
oh
With
yeah.
they're like the soft fuzzy socks. Dude just wears them with Crocs whenever he gets a chance.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
nice. I have a pair. They're real awesome.
I've seen them in public wearing them.
Yeah, Jonathan just don't give them. He just don't give them.
We're
Crocs
shirt
are comfortable. I don't.
That says I'm Pickle Rick. The last 3 times I've seen Jonathan, he's been wearing that shirt. God bless our baby boy. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Jonathan.
And something else I would get too, and my dad stopped doing it just because I think he can't find anything anymore. But he would also, they wouldn't fit in the stocking, but he'd always put it on my stocking because we usually set up on the table because there's nowhere for us to hang them.
Yeah.
But he'd always get me like a Halo action figure.
Ooh.
Yeah, and just set it on there, and yeah. pretty cool.
That's another Christmas tradition that we have is well, I never really had any major Christmas tradition, I guess, but for some reason Colt has this weird tradition of getting a nutcracker every year.
I love the Nutcrackers.
the
Like
play.
still? Do you still get nutcrackers?
Every
Yeah.
single year
There's
we
like
get a
a-
new nutcracker. Yeah,
Wow. We get Christmas pajamas every year. My
we
mom-
also get Christmas.
Yeah, my mom
pajamas
gives
every
us
year.
Christmas pajamas at my grandma's house on Christmas Eve, and then we give her a pair of Christmas pajamas on Christmas Eve at our grandma's house. So sometimes they match, sometimes they don't.
With my family, we have, I guess, a more traditional like stocking stuffer. Because like we always get like like treats like candies and like little gifts in there. But what my parents have always done since I was little is that like at least half of the stocking would be filled with like pecans, like shelled pecan, like pecans in the shell, apples and oranges, which is like a very traditional thing.
Yeah.
They have
really
that.
cool.
That's something we've always had in our stockings.
Yeah, we do the same thing. We usually get apples or oranges.
That's really weird.
And
I've never heard of that before.
one it's like my dad's signature gift. It's something he gives literally everybody for Christmas every year.
A beating. Merry Christmas. Bend over.
Oh, well.
No, he actually gives everyone like pocket knives.
Oh yeah,
That's a cool little.
Family war.
Yeah, no, my
I like it.
I can't remember. My grandfather did the same thing. He it was either Christmas or our birthday. He would give a pocket knife, and then he also gave me a little booklet or trifold thing where you would store them. Yeah, I don't have many because
And I know when I moved out away from home, is that I had like a drawer, that was just like the bottom was just lined with just like years of pocket knives my dad had given me, of like various sizes and like utility. I was like, okay, this is a lot. If I do something with all of these, recycle them or something.
Or you could like get them in a shadow box.
Or like melt them down and make a sword.
I was gonna say just bring them here and let us fight.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I actually agree with that one too.
No, seriously though, you could get a shadow box and just like
Display them.
line them up. And I mean, you're at least 10 years old. You could do 5x5.
What?
That's a 25.
He's 17.
5x5 would be 25.
You could do it. Seriously, you could do it 5x6.
Yeah.
He's meeting the middle
39.
15.
Well, he's turned 30 in like 2 years.
Whoa.
Whoa! You're not supposed
Dox
to.
him, why don't
Whoa,
You're not supposed
dox
to
him.
mention
What's
a
your
Pat's-
address, Patrick? Patrick, give me your social security now.
You're not supposed to mention Pat's age.
Old
Jesus.
man.
He doesn't look 30.
Oh,
He doesn't act 30.
Yeah, he's young. young
I
forever.
sometimes I'm like, I think he's younger than me.
Yeah, you look young forever.
Yeah, whatever.
Tear him down, Tanner down.
Well,
was
the
Terrence
question I
Cody
had: are there any sort of like, even though it's not, I guess, directly like familial Christmas? It's like it, but just had me thinking: are there any Christmas treats that you remember having as a kid that aren't around anymore?
Ooh.
Christmas treats.
Like a candy or like a Christmas like centric food that would come out when you were young, but that's just been discontinued.
Oh fuck.
I can't necessarily think of anything.
No, I mean there is a Christmas time treat that I eat and I still think they do it is that cookie place in the mall. They'll have peppermint cookies. Those are really neat.
Like my thing, it hasn't been discontinued, but like the cans of holiday popcorn. It
Yeah,
has, like the cheddar, the caramel,
yeah,
and something
that's
else.
That's always a big tradition with our
Yeah,
family.
like we haven't got one in several years, but every time I eat
Yeah,
it, I'm
same
just like,
here.
I love munching on them.
There's one where it's like a can of like these cinnamon like sticks. I can't remember. I don't know what they're called, but they're always nice to munch on.
Yeah.
Or they like the cookies that had like a wrap cookie with like cream in the middle of it, kind of say like a straw.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called, but the cookie I had in mind, I swear I only saw it 2 years, and that was like when I was very young. I think they had the keyboard elves on it, but basically it was just like cookie that was made from like compressed graham cracker crumbs, covered in like white chocolate icing and like drizzled with like red and green kind of holiday colors. And that was probably like my favorite cookie I've ever eaten in my entire life.
I don't remember that.
I don't.
And like I remember I saw it. I had the very first year I ever had it, and I saw it the next year. It had like a red icing instead, and that's it. I only saw it twice my entire life. And
I did love those little gingerbread, that little Debbie cookies.
They still make them.
They still
yeah,
make-
I need to get me some.
I don't like
They're
those.
real good.
I like them because in kindergarten we had a chase after a little gingerbread man,
Yeah, we
which
did
was
too.
in my head I hyped it up to be something super cool, but it was actually trash. And then afterwards they made us watch Sleeping Beauty. I was very mad.
We didn't watch Sleeping
It
Beauty.
changed
we
the
watched
Polar Express for us.
How old? What year was I in kindergarten? 2001. Was Shrek out in 2001?
Yeah,
Yes.
it came out in May 1999.
Okay, we watched Shrek then.
Colt, never mind. Colt and Shrek are the same age.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
I carry that burden with me everywhere I
Wow.
go.
Talk about Mike Myers for the second week in a row.
Oh.
Or did we mention Mike Myers this week? I don't
Yeah,
know.
baby.
Any other last minute holiday memories?
I remember I picked up Gabby and put her under the tree, and she just laid there.
The cat takes down our tree every year.
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried to jump in that tree.
That is a tradition at y'all's house.
Oh, and I put a
Yeah.
little bow on. Yeah, that's something I would do. I'd put Daisy and Gabby under the tree, and a little put bows on their heads. They have no idea what's going on. They'd freak out.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, Nova our cat Nova.
He likes to munch.
He does chew on the tree. As we're speaking, our mother, as we've been doing this podcast, we're actually recording this right after Thanksgiving. That we can.
Nope, today's December 16th, and this podcast will go up on the 17th.
Look, we're time travelers. We can.
We're trying to have Christmas nice. But we're actually putting up the tree now. And when we left, the cat was munching on a tree, and our mother was like, "Please stop."
I believe it.
I mean, I was literally pushing on him to try and get him to move. Not like violent pushing, just give him a little nudge, trying to get him to move. And he just stood there. Usually he gets frustrated and leaves, but he just stood there and wanted to lick the
He's
tree.
eating that fucking tree.
He's biting and
He only
licking
gets
on the
eat it
tree.
once a year.
For 2 months. He eats
Yeah.
it.
If nobody saw, I did a bit where I pretend I was holding a gun.
I mean, I saw it. I was here.
Was it the cat or me?
No, it was the cat.
Well, on that note, thank you everybody for. God, I'm so stuffy. Thank you everybody for listening to the All You Can Hear podcast. You already know if you're listening, but just as a reminder, we're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Podcast, Overcast, and Spotify, and several other RSS feed catchers. You can go catch us over there. Leave us a review, a rating, a subscription. Follow us, like it. You know what to do. Send it to a friend. Be like, oh my God, this podcast is so funny. And for some reason, Tanner is just dying.
Yeah, you're getting
week.
progressively
He's
worse.
getting worse and worse throughout December. Like, is he even going to make it to the year-end awards? Who knows? And
I don't see it happening.
so, yeah, I don't either. So you can do that. You can follow us on Twitter at AYCH Podcast. You can follow us on twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear. We have something really cool happening at the beginning of the year next year in January. I don't really know what our December schedule is going to look like just because of holidays and finals and stuff like that. But we'll keep you posted again on our Twitter. You follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/AYCH Podcast. And you can follow me, Tanner, on Twitter at Tanner1495.
I am Colt, and you can follow me on Twitter at ColtD00. Send me pictures of Santa, but it's a dog.
I'm Wenzel. You can follow me on Twitter at Wenzel Wilkie, and you can follow my art on Instagram at World of Wenzel. Thank you for listening.
My name is Cody. You can follow me at CODDOC11. That's CODDOC11 on Instagram and Twitter. That's all.
This is Patrick. Thank you for listening. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at John Lost His Name. You can follow my art on Facebook at John Lost His Name Art.
I do want to say before we wrap up, so if, as you know, today's December 17th, if you're listening to it, or the week of December 17th, we have 3 more episodes coming out this year. On Christmas Eve, we are releasing an episode. It's going to be a Thrifty Santa episode. We essentially do Dirty Santa with a bit of a budget. We will have a podcast out on Christmas Eve on Monday. On December 28th, which is the Friday after Christmas, we will release the non-canon file. It will be the Banter Awards, where we just kind of round table talk about our favorite things of the year. And then on December 31st will be our year-end awards, where we do top 3 anime of the year, top 3 game of the year, top 3 movies of the year, and top 10 songs of the year. So,
It's going to give you something to listen to for a while.
yeah, that's going to be a big boy. So definitely prepare for that. So I know everybody's busy during the holidays, but there will be stuff there for you post-holiday busyness.
You're going to have a lot of time to listen.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays.